This is probably half the mob that kept me awake half the night.
Was that
By the
you?
pool.
Swinging off the chandeliers?
No,
above the
I
pool?
was the one standing outside the sliding door saying, "Shut up!"
He was pouring champagne off the balcony. Don't listen to him. This is just gonna get silly now. Welcome, guys. You're late.
Hi, don't worry. Take your time. Nothing interesting going on here.
Absolutely nothing.
Are those children? Oh no.
There are children.
Okay, then I'll have to go and oh, hello, how are you? Uh-oh. There'll be no F-bombs in this little interview then.
I don't know. This is a pretty hip crowd.
Not in front of the children.
Hey, we have burlesque shows.
He's on the front row, my God. Tired. Okay, go to sleep.
Nap time through the F-bombs. They never happened.
No, last year I wasn't here because I was shooting with Rob Zombie, a film called 31. Oh. So there's a couple of people here that have actually seen the movie. Unlike me, who have never seen it. However, I'll take your word for it that it's pretty good. Anything that Rob does is always interesting, and he's a great guy, so.
You've also got a Midas touch. Anything you're a part of is going to be pure gold anyway. I mean, it's going to be good.
Well, we hope.
We hope. I mean, I have no doubt it's going to be spectacular. I mean, given your track record, a miles-long list of amazing things that you've done in your lifetime, it's going to be...
You can only do what you're offered. And usually I'm offered such crap. But I do my best. One works even harder on the scripts that are not quite there, to the ones that of course are. They're the easy ones. It's easy. Well, it's not easy, but it's easier to be good for Stanley Kubrick than it is for J.H. Smith. That's it. That's a fictional name. Because he only made one film and was never heard of again.
You can see it on YouTube.
Anyway, anybody got a question?
Step right up, darlings. There is a mic available for your inquisitions.
Good, okay.
You have to do a sassy walk when you're coming up here, though. It's very important. Oh, yeah. It's a good stretch you got there, man. He's not new at this.
Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
What is the one role that you think has, I don't know if the word is impacted or stuck with you over the years as far as enjoyment, stress, anything that you experienced that really hung with you? Thank you.
Well, that was an intelligent question. I'm flabbergasted.
I wrote it all down.
I'm beset with myself. Such intelligence has come out of Florida. Right off the bat. And the answer is the next one. Because when you're working on a part, I'm going to stand up because I get lost in these cushions.
It's a good view from back here. This is fine.
You must be desperate. Yeah. Very pretty girl, what can I say? It's, all the work really on these parts really comes at one's kitchen table when you're learning the damn lines, or trying to learn them, and by repetition. I mean, it's crazy. I don't even know how I do it, actually, or any actor. I talked to Tony Hopkins about this. It's like that's where all the work goes. You can't really do anything until you know the lines. Even if you're going to improvise, you've still got to know the basis of what's happening. And so all the work really starts at home, in the kitchen. And it's a fairly lonely place when you're trying to learn. And my line is always, who wrote this crap? I've said that quite a few times, actually. More than my fair share. But anyway, yeah. Okay, next question. Oh, good. And whoever wants to ask the one after this, I would suggest coming up now. so we don't have a pregnant pause of 10 minutes while you... Sorry, that's the director in me. I can't stop it. Yes, sir.
Hi, regarding,
What is your name, sir?
my name is Adam. It's great to see you.
And you too.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome to you.
Thank you. Now we've got rid of the bullshit. Let's
Good,
get
let's go with it. I'd like to. Regarding a show that I love, Mozart in the Jungle.
Oh my God! The man has actually said something I like.
My girlfriend and I love that show. I'm really interested to know with that character, the maestro that you portrayed. How much of your inspiration is in that character versus the director versus the writing? Because
Does it really matter? Does it matter?
I'm really curious to know because I'm just seeing all of the rest of your works. It's just I feel like there's.
What do you think?
I think you loved that role and you had a hell of a good time with it.
You are absolutely correct. Give him the prize.
Thank you.
You are completely correct. Listen, I love this show, and I don't know whether you get broadband down here. It's quite a long way from New York, I know. We don't really get it in LA that much. It's a bit fuzzy. But it's actually on, and I am cutting edge, by the way, because I'm streaming. Whatever that means, I got my 8-year-old son to actually show me how to work it. Because otherwise I would never see this show that I'm starring in, you know. But it is a great show. It's about an orchestra and all the machinations that go on behind the curtain. Sex, drugs, and classical music. Which weirdly enough was the ad line for Clockwork Orange 45 years ago. So there you go. Life has a sort of circle to it, and I've come back to it, but totally different role. It's a fabulous show, written by Paul Weiss, who's one of our best director-writers. You know, he just did Grandma with Lily Tomlin. And he's a wonderful writer, and Jason Schwartzman, one of our producers, and Roman Coppola from Royalty. So there you are. So catch it if you can. It's on Amazon. Mozart in the Jungle. Yes, sir.
Hi, Malcom. I'm a big fan. My name is Paul.
Hi, Paul. I think, yes, I'm sorry you're leaning because you're so tall on that microphone. That is about the oh, there you go. There we go.
One of the roles I don't think
yes.
that's discussed much, and I just wanted to know, how was the role of Caligula pitched to you?
There's always one.
We're just getting started.
Why do you want to know this particularly?
Aside from...
Be honest.
I love the film. I love the film, and...
Well, there you are. Now I'm a little bit suspect. I thought you were a man of taste when you got up. Now I'm not sure. No, joking aside, I was called by the American man of letters, Gore Vidal himself. And I was a great fan of his. I've just read a book that he'd written called Burr, about the Vice President of the United States, Aaron Burr. And, you know, Gore Vidal, God, he was fodder for the late night talk shows and all the rest of it. A very opinionated man and man of letters, blah, blah. You know, he had this big, thing going on with Truman Capote. You know, they had a huge, arguments, and they hated each other, and it played out in the press and on TV and the whole thing. So Gore Vidal called me up and offered me the part. Now, Caligula is a well-known character, of course, in Roman history or any history, and he's supposed to be insane. But in fact, I didn't want to play him as an insane man, because insanity, there's no responsibility for insanity. It's just a mental health issue. So I wanted to have more fun with it than that. And so I said to Gore Vidal when I met him, you know, who's putting up the money? Thinking he'd say Paramount. But he said Bob Guccione. Bob Guccione, I don't think I know. The pornographer? He said, Malcolm, just think of him as one of the Warner Brothers. Yeah, some hopes. Anyway, I'll just tell you a little story about Gore, because I was packing up my house to leave England to go to Rome and shoot this thing, and I think it was going to be at least 9 months. So I had to get my dog into a kennel, pack everything up, you know, blah, all that stuff that goes with that. And in the middle of this, on my last day of doing all this stuff, I get a call from Gore Vidal, who's now in Rome. And he's been in London, and now he's in Rome. So he called me up. He said, we're really excited that you're coming tomorrow. We're going to be at the airport to see you. Guccione's here. And I said, oh, very nice, thank you. You don't have to. He went, no, we want to be there. He said, Malcolm, will you do me one favor? I said, sure. Oh, anything you want. He said, well, last week I stayed at the Connaught Hotel, and I left my laundry. I've called the concierge, and it is at the desk. All you gotta do is pick it up. I went, sure. Oh, listen, I've got nothing else to do. Don't worry. Just leaving for 9 months, got to close up the house, get the dog into a kennel. Don't worry about it. I thought, yeah. Okay. So, of course, I forget all about that and do my stuff, get on the flight. We arrive. There is Gore with Guccione and the director, and we get into this long stretch limousine. And of course, there is an impasse in conversation, and Gore says, oh, Malcolm, did you manage to pick up my laundry? I said, Gore, God, I'm glad you asked me. I went to the Connaught Hotel, and I said to the concierge, I'm here to pick up the laundry of the greatest living American writer. He went, oh, all right, Gov, yeah, I've got it here in a brown paper parcel. Here you go. There it is. There you go. I said, thank you so much. I said, Gore, I gave him a £5 tip, which you owe me. I took the brown paper parcel outside, jumped in a cab back to West London, where my house was, and I glanced down at and I thought, oh my God, this is not Gore Vidal's. This is Truman Capote's laundry. He goes, what? Because they're having this feud. He said, are you sure? I said, yeah, he must have been staying there as well. I'm really embarrassed. I said, but I'll tell you one thing. He wears boxers. Okay, end of story. Thank you.
Come on down, darling. Good morning. Hey, don't forget the sassy walk. You gotta make it good, man.